No, postscript. So what Leve proves is what we've always known to be true through our ancient texts about who we are. That we are the information, and that our perspective is from matter. But that when we can see the motion now in quantum of energy, matter and light and the relationship between them, we can place ourselves firmly where we need to be in terms of the center of the ultimate reality that we exist in. And it's now available to us as a species through the language of science to enter abiding in Atman all the time, and to live as Brahman, as the ultimate reality. That's what that actually proves. And so in terms of earth-shattering information, it's potentially it, because it blows the doors right off of science. It proves that in 1915 they knew about quantizing, how to use matrix calculus to understand relativity. And that they chose to hide this paper from Dr. Leve and to give us Einstein so that we'd shut up. Because using general relativity means you're not allowed to look at the matrix calculus, and you're trying to use matrix calculus to solve the problems that you've discovered using matrix calculus, and it's no longer useful to you. You need to return back to classic mechanics, Newton's actions, Mark's principle, and then solve what you're looking at, close the window and go back to the real world. But the real world will now stand on a foundation of physics that's actually true. Once we've gained this information as a species, the door will be open to us to understand the UAP disclosures. We're ready. So the species that walks amongst us and that moves its energy through us will speak to us when we speak its language. At the moment, it views us as we are wasps and it is a bee. It is defending itself as a bee. It sees us as wasps attacking its hive, and it will destroy us without a thought. When it understands that we also think it's a wasp and that we feel like bees and we're being attacked, and that we're treating our wasps as the people around us, we'll see that by choosing to dehumanize other human beings, we are seeing them as enemy. And they're not enemy, they are us. So when we operate as a single species, as a single hive of wonderful, creative, busy bees, the other hive that exists alongside us will see that we are no longer a threat, and they were actually partners to work together to do something really good, which will be to fix this bond that was severed between ourselves in terms of the knowledge, technology, and the knowledge of who we are, and for it to be one thing. And then I think we're ready to understand the non-human intelligences, as they call them, and to know who we really are. And I think that moment's arrived. So let's see if you think it is too. If you've been working on your own reality model, my guess is you can stand it on Dr. Leve too. And if you need any help, just ask me a question. It truly is the beginning of the future, and it stands at the moment that the lie began in 1915, and we're going back there, and we're going to replace it with truth forevermore. So help me God. Love rules. Do the work. Choose.